loop the parking lot is modeled by the differentiable function of selected values of LT are given in the table above. Both E of t and L of t are measured in cars per hour, and time t is measured in hours after 5 a.m. equals 0. Both functions are defined for 0 less than or equal to t less than or equal to 12.
And then part B?
How many cars can enter the parking lot, or how many cars enter the parking lot from time t equals 0 to time t equals 12? Give your answer to the nearest whole number.
Okay, just like on the Riemann sums, how many total distance? It's still going to be our integral. And I'm going to write the information on here, but y'all need to go to part B. You are on part B. So on part B, it says from time equals 0 to time equals when? 12. So this is going to be our integral. So we have time equals 0 to 12. And we're going to actually type in our value of E of t on here. But I think I want to go ahead and write it as E of t. And then we need dt on there. I know we have not gotten to the dt part, but we do know integral means the area under the curve. So let's all type this in together. Y'all ready? Everyone good? Okay, you have the equation, so I'm not going to go back to it. So on here, if you type in int, what happens? The integral shows up. So 0 is my lower number. And then my 12 is my upper number. And type it in exactly as you see. So I see to the right of it, we have 30 plus 5. Open my parentheses. And I know we're using my t, which is perfectly fine. If you want to make that all into x's, you may. But I would highly suggest keeping the original equation as it is given to you. And when you get to the E is not a letter anymore. And I'm hoping that you guys can type it faster than me, hopefully, yeah? Very good. And then at the end, we have to put dt. So anytime there's an integral symbolic notation, we need d of that domain letter at all times.
You need parentheses around the whole function.
The whole function, yes. So at the beginning, I need a parentheses, because it's saying we're taking the integral of the whole thing.
Mine still doesn't go.
So put parentheses right after the integral and right before d of t. Thank you, Hudson. So it says, give your answer to the nearest whole number. What is my nearest whole number?
520.
Okay, I'm going to verbalize it. You're going to write the following sentence. Y'all ready? 520 cars enter the parking lot from time equals, from time t equals 0 to time t equals 12. I'll say that one more time. 520 cars enter the parking lot from time t equals 0 to time t equals 12. And I want you to kind of put in how many points they are now. And I know on all the FRQs, we had our, where the point system comes from. So y'all ready? Circle 520, that's going to give you 1 point. And then I want you to circle the whole sentence stem that I gave you, the whole sentence. That's going to give you another point. This is worth 2 points, which is very easy, because really in the end, we didn't do any math, but just typed it on the Desmos. Is everyone good on that? Yes. Okay, now go to our second one. On our second one, it says, my third one, I mean. Okay, Aviva, let's read part C.
Use a trapezoidal sum with the 4 subintervals indicated by the data in the table to approximate the integral from t equals 2 to 12 L of t dt. Using correct units, explain the meaning of the integral t equals 2 to 12 L of t dt in the context of this problem.
All right, so this is our part C. I'm going to write right here. So part C, what Riemann sum are we using on this one? Trapezoidal with 4 subintervals. Let's see if you already made your loops. It was 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I'm looking at just this table, my base 1 and base 2 are what two numbers? 15 and 40 divided by 2, and which is my height? The difference of the x's? 3. So I'm not going to go back to the table anymore. So we have, the way they want you to write out is mimic what they gave you, 0 to 12 or 2 to 12. And let's do our trapezoidal. It was 15 plus, what was it again? 40 divided by 2, times what's the change in the x's? 3. And then what are the two values for the next one? 40 plus 24 divided by 2. Changing in the x's? Wasn't it also 4? Oh, no, not also, it's 4. Plus, I don't have enough room, so I'm going to go down right here. What two numbers are we adding? 24 and 68, very good. Divided by 2. And what's our changing of the x's? 2. And what 2 am I adding next? Good job. 68 and 18 divided by 2 times 1. You really don't need the 1. Let's type that on decimals right now. On Desmos. When we get to 2024 brand new FRQ, we're actually going to tally our scores, our potential and your raw score. And we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Wait, what do you mean?
I'll get there.
Okay. Are we gonna do like a whole FRQ on our own?
At some point, yes.
And then we'll tally our points.
Mhm.
See what do we need to work on?
More like.
Okay.
Okay, when you're ready, go ahead and give me the answer to, I would say, does it go to 1 decimal place? Hopefully we all have been practicing on Desmos. My upper C, there's only one person on Desmos. That's not good. It was 1 decimal place? How many, Evie?
I got 345.5.
0.5 cars. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and share with you where the points are going to come from. Y'all ready? Writing out the integral with the trapezoidal Riemann sum, all that it is 1 point. And I'm hoping that's going to be a freebie because we're going to practice that quite a bit. And then also computing it correctly, typing in decimals correctly is another point. And then we have our third point that's going to happen. And I'm going to start the sentence and then verbalize the rest of them. Y'all ready? All right. The integral from 2 to 12 of L of t dt. And then here I go that I'm going to verbalize.
Wait, what, is that a 2?
2 to 12, L. Okay, y'all ready? The dot, dot, dot piece is the number of cars that leave the parking lot. So from 2 to 12, how many hours is that?
10.
Okay, leave the parking lot in 10 hours. And they still want specific between 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So if you were to count from 10 to 5 is actually 10 hours, you're good. So that justification, the sentence, all that I verbalized is another point. So how many total points do I have on part C? We have 3 points. Okay, these you should be able to get.